you take me home? Give me wings to fly. We can run away. Castle in the sky. Won't you take me home and give me wings to fly?
Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday the 28th of March and the time is 9:20 in the morning, and I'm heading to Foster Beach Road, and at the end of that there is a lovely little campground there which you won't find on Wiki Camps for probably very good reason. Locals want it kept quiet, but I will tell you because a smart man will work out where I'm going to go anyway. So anyway, I left T-Man's house at about 9:05, and I'm coming down Black Swamp Road from Wilson's Prom side to head down to Foster, get on the rail trail, Great Southern Rail Trail, and ride from there to near the road that I need to go down, come off the rail trail, go down the long gravel road down to the end of Foster Beach Road, and hopefully it's not raining, and I'll do some drone work. It's really overcast today, so it's not going to be the best footage. I'll have to clean it up in editing. I've had a bit of a problem. It's not a massive one. I will show you. So down here, as you know, I used a tent peg for putting that in the top because I've lost the pinion, and down the bottom there I used a plumber's clamp to hold the bent tent peg on the bottom into place, but it came off like only 300 meters from T-Man's house. So I had to put it back on, tighten it up, and I put a bit of tape on there just to stop it from falling out again. So hopefully that does the job. And so far so good. I've probably come about 1 kilometre since I've done that. I got a long way to go yet, and this Black Swamp Road, it's in two sections. When I say two sections, it's half of it is gravel and the other half closer to the township is bitumen. But this stuff here is corrugated as buggery, mate, and unfortunately you can't go fast because everything rattles and rolls, and it's not a comfortable ride. So I'll tell you about the reasons why I'm not going to camp down at Foster Beach Road when I get there. But for now, let's get cracking. So just after I finished talking to you, I jumped back on the trike and went to ride off, and there were no gears. This is why. I will show you. I've had to take all the trailers off, the pannier on this side. Down here, this little thing here had unscrewed itself, which meant that these two cables here, which are controlled by the twisty hand grip there, were no longer working. Now, it took me probably half an hour to figure it all out and work out that whatever gear it was in when this thing fell out was the same gear that you had to find again before you could actually put this thing back on. And that was just took me a long time to figure that out. And yes, there was some swearing and so forth, I can tell you now. It's a good thing I'm out here in the middle of fucking nowhere, and hopefully no one really heard me. Anyway, let's see what we see. Let's see if I can get there. I'm only 1 kilometre away from T-Man's house. It's ridiculous. These things have just happened like that, but this is an extremely corrugated road, and you know, I've never even serviced that part of the trike before, so now I know. All right.
Oh, I've been looking through the lens of a telescope, but I could only see the space between us. Guess I've been waiting on the stars to align. Don't know a thing about astrology and horoscopes. I wish I could be a make-believe. I need a little bit of faith in my life. Oh, I've been looking for a soulmate for way too long. I'd even settle for a heartbreak just so I could something at all. I was looking for love in the wrong places until you made all my dreams come true. Thought I was looking for a soulmate, but I was looking for you.
I don't know if this is the right way of thinking. Perfect is what I deserve. Do I got some nerve? Oh, I've been waiting for some kind of sign. Tomorrow might have something better. I'll just wait and see. Maybe today is giving me all that I need. Maybe it was you all this time. Oh, I've been looking for a soulmate for way too long. I'd even settle for a heartbreak just so I could feel something at all. I was looking for love in the wrong places till you made all my dreams come true. Thought I was looking for a soulmate, but I was looking for you.
Two drops in the ocean, two lights in the sky, two planets in motion, you and I. Now when I look up at the heavens, I see it's written in the stars.
Alright folks, we're coming down Foster Beach Road now, and yes, this road, I'm going to spin you around in a minute. It's quite long, and thankfully it's not corrugated like Black Swamp Road. This is a great spot down here to camp out, and as stated before, you will not find it on wiki camps simply because you are not meant to camp down here, but we do. And I will show you where I used to camp out. Mate, I basically lived here for 6 months in my motorhome years ago, and I'll show you this very private and secluded spot, which last time I came through here, not to camp, but just driving through, I came to have a look at my old haunt, and they had cordoned it all off with that, you know, fluorescent high-vis yellow SES tape or whatever it is, red and white, I don't remember, but yeah, and signs saying no, keep out and all that sort of shit. Anyway, that sort of stuff doesn't bother me these days, but I'm not here to camp. I know I said I was going to, but it's going to be showers for the rest of for the whole week actually, and I've been spoilt by being in Rigsy, mate. You know, I don't need to set up a tent or pull down a tent in the rain and pack it away all wet. You know, Rigsy's great. You find a spot and you're there. That's it. You don't have to do anything except for cook your food, put it out in the sun, have a shower, do some editing, and have a great time. So that's the reason why. I have got all my camping gear here, but this was basically really plan B, was to just pack the trailers up with everything that I would have gone camping with and see how it went down that corrugated part of Black Swamp Road, and now coming down here, which is a lot better than the corrugation of the other one. This one's a little bit bumpy, but nowhere near as bad. I wasn't even able to use the electric assist along Black Swamp Road because it was so corrugated. I went probably a nugget over walking speed. Now, as soon as you turn the electric assist on this Magnum, level 1 is basically level 2 of what it would be on a normal 9-level controller. Mine's a 5-level controller, and level 2 is like level 4, something like that. So it's too much power and you go too fast, and it's a very uncomfortable ride. So I just did it manually, mate, and it took a long time, like probably around an hour and a half to do like 5 kilometers or 6 kilometers or whatever it was. And yes, But the Great Southern Rail Trail, that footage you saw there is between Foster and here. You actually have to get off near a pony club down, I think it's called Port Franklin Road. Then you ride down there, you hang a right down Lower Franklin Road or Lower Port Franklin Road or whatever it's called. And then you hang a lefty down here. So on the way back I'm going to see if there's another chicane that's a bit closer to here, so I don't have to ride all the way back to get onto where I got off and then ride all the way back again. Anyway, I don't like riding on these bitumen roads around here because there's no shoulder and a lot of corners, so it's very dangerous. This is getting very corrugated now, so I might spin you around, let you have a bit of a squeeze before I turn this off, possibly. Whoa, crikey. Not only is it bumpy, but there's a berm on there and it just wants, as soon as you take your hands off the steering wheel, it just wants to go into the gutter there. You may not be able to see it, but up ahead, where those trees sort of arch inward, it looks like an archway into heaven. It kind of is, because you see Wilson's Prom in the background. Last time I was here, when I lived here for 6 months, there were black geese every night. Man, the cackling goes through the whole night. They don't sleep. I don't know what it is. Just keep going. But you get used to that. It's a beautiful spot here, and yeah, I'm going to send up the drone. There's no wind, so it's just not very bright, so it won't come out great, but it is still worth putting it up there. And we're getting close now. And we're coming up to the little private camping area entryway up here on the right hand side. I'll show you. I wonder if they've still got the tape there that says fuck off. Oh yeah, but no one listens. I will show you in there after I've done all the stuff over here. Oh yeah, the black geese, sorry, black swans. The black swans. Here we go. Here we go. Lovely. Oh yeah, tide's out, but it'll still look alright. And get the drone up. There's Wilson's Prom over there in the background, and some of it's shrouded by cloud. That's alright. And that little area there, I used to camp out in there a lot in my high-ace motorhome. Oh yes. Now one of the private areas is further down there, but what I'll do is, to get out of people's way here, I'm going to go right down the end there, and I'm going to send up the drone and have a bit of fun. Oh yes. This is the other way, straight ahead into the private secluded area where you can basically walk around in the nude. I used to. Quite a bit actually. Yeah, I don't think we'll go up on there. Ah, bugger it, we will. We will, because then we're right out of the way of everyone. Now the private area goes up and around through there and then around to the left, but a lot of people camp out here in four-wheel drive because you really need a four-wheel drive to get in and out of here. But I had worked it out in my motorhome that if you drive one wheel in the middle of the island and the other wheel in the bush, you can still get in and out of here quite effectively. Oh yes, oh yes. Alright, that's lovely. Look at that. What a great bloody spot. There's someone out there fishing, and some little mangrove bushes things there. Oh lovely. Alright, let's send up the drone.
this whole scene goes bad, and we both see that there's no way back. Can we live with that? I watch you shake your head and turn away. Please, I'm so sorry. I don't want to lose you. Stay here with me. Stay here with me. Stay here with me. Stay here with me.
folks, I'm going to take you in and have a look at this private spot. Hope you enjoyed those clips, those drone clips. I know they weren't silky smooth because, you know, the tide's out and it ain't that exciting today, but it's really clearing up now, so hopefully you got to see some of that. So anyway, without any further ado, I'll give you a look at the trailer looking that way. I might get a thumbnail of that sort of thing with that backdrop. No, that's dark as buggery, isn't it? Because the sun's there. Alright, let's try this side. I don't think it's going to be any better, is it? Not really, no. I need to have that sun right behind me. But I'm only going to get a backdrop of the woods there. That's not great. I'll have to move it up later. Alright, anyway, I'll show you this spot and then I'll come back and move it and get a better thumbnail. Yeah, so that's just the main parking area up through there where you come down Foster Beach Road. And then if you walk through here and around that corner where that orange stuff was, where they've tried to block it off, is another way in. And I've got to tell you, both of them are pretty hairy unless you know what you're doing. If you've got a four-wheel drive, it's alright, but if you're like me, I could never come through this way in my high-ace van. I'll just tell you now, I had to come in the other way, and I'll show you what I did. So if anyone ever wants to come out here and camp out as I did. So anyway, I'm taking you back to the road where this thing is, but this gets really flooded in winter. So what I used to do is coming in, I'd have my right wheels in this middle bit and the left is over there, and then it comes up and then it goes around to the right in like a horseshoe thing. It goes around and there's a camp spot right there. I'll show you that in a second. Oh, a tree's fallen down there. I don't know if that's... Yeah, no, it's fallen down. Wow, okay, that's blocked that area now. I was gonna say, oh, I wonder if someone did that deliberately, but no, they have not. All right, well, that is going to cause some kind of a problem for people coming in, because how you used to get in here was you would go up and around through there, and there's a really private spot over there, and then there's this spot right here is really good because you've got like that as your view, and then my favourite spot was over here, and I've had fires here and everything. You're not supposed to, but I have many times. So have other people. There's evidence of it there. The really private spot is up and around through there. I mean, you could still get a car in here or a camper van and turn it very effectively. So forget what I said. That's fine. And this here is my favourite camp spot of all time. I would come around through here and I would go forward there and reverse back into here. Look at that, there's an old fire pit. I don't think that ever was there when I used to come here. And I just back the thing in here, and look at that for your view. 6 months I lived here. Even my son Junai, before he went to school, came and lived here with me for a while. It was great. And up and around there is nice. Go for a walk every day. Me and my son, we go frolicking around here, and we do fishing, and it was a great little spot. And the town's just a few k's down the road to resupply. It was bloody lovely. All right, there's you can't see it, my bike's up through there. I don't want to leave it too long, so let's head back there. Let's go around through this way. Yeah, you won't find it on Wikicamps, guys, because Wikicamps only allows basically places where you're allowed to camp. And this is one of those ones where you're not. But we do. Because some of us don't have a choice, mate. Can't afford rent, or, you know, silly enough to get a mortgage for the price of things these days. I mean, it's an absolute outrage how anyone even bothers. I just do not know. But anyway, that's the way of it. And let's go back through this little cesspool of goodness. Anyway, yeah, I could never get my van through here. I would have gotten it bogged, so I never bothered with that. There's the Magnum trike up through there. How lovely. There's light at the end of the tunnel. Getting a bit overgrown there. Alright. Alright, now, won't stay here for much longer because I'm actually getting quite hungry and I'm going to go into town to the bakery there. I'll show it to you, hopefully. Yeah, because I'm not really here to promote businesses, guys, but, you know, when you find a good bakery, which is pretty bloody rare, and the food is good, I'm very happy to give them a plug. You know, I may not take the camera in the shop because I don't like to do it. It's not something I like to do, really, but I'll show you the outside of it. It's on the main street of Foster. Yes. Alright, let's bring Riggsy up so I can get a better thumbnail. Turn this off. Alright, this looks better. Got the sun directly behind me. Got some kind of a view there. Maybe not great, but that's alright. Come in for a better look. We'll get that one there. We'll get one on a bit of a better angle with Wilson's Prom in the background, hopefully. That one there. Then we got this one here. Zoom in. Go here a bit as well, another one with that pampas grass there. That'd be cool. Bring it back a bit, it's a bit too close. And then there. Maybe one back the other way. There. Sure, that'll do. There's some yellowfin tuna carcasses there, people. That's what it looks like. Sure, I see some yellow on the tail down there. Anyway, it is bass straight out there, so. Oh, there's another one right there. Yeah, they're definitely tuna. Wow, big ones. Great. Alright.